Thanks for joining us on TVC News this hour. We begin on a sad development from Ibadan, your state capital, where a devastating fire has razed a spare parts market in Agodi Gate 1, destroying goods worth millions of naira. An eyewitness confirmed to TVC News that the inferno started around 12 a.m. and has left traders and residents in the state of shock and despair. According to the trader, the fire service arrived at the scene around 4 a.m., several hours after the fire had started. Despite their efforts, the fire had already spread, engulfing a significant portion of the market. The cause of the fire is yet to be ascertained, but it is believed to have started from one of the shops in the market. The destruction caused by the fire is estimated to be in millions of naira, with many traders losing their livelihoods. The market, which is one of the largest spare parts markets in Nigeria, is a major hub for traders and mechanics. Away from Ibadan, a magistrate's court sitting in Ado-Ekiti has granted bail to rights activist Dele Farotimi to the tune of 30 million naira. The court also barred him from granting media interviews to the media.
At the hearing of the bail application, Magistrate Abayomi Adeosun ruled in favor of Dele Farotimi's bail request. Some activists and friends of Dele Farotimi celebrate outside the court premises. Farotimi is standing trial on a 16-count charge for allegedly defaming Afe Babalola in his book titled Nigeria and Its Criminal Justice System. Counsels to both parties share their views.
Well, like the defense team has always insisted, we want our client to have his day in court. We are not interested in a media trial. The court has vindicated us this morning, and our patience has paid off. The court has granted him bail. It is his constitutional right.
What came up today is a ruling on the bail application. The bail has been granted. It is left for him now to fulfill the conditions to perfect the bail. And the matter is adjourned to 13th of February for definite hearing.
Support groups gather here, including the Yoruba socio-cultural group Afenifere, welcomed the court's ruling.
The right thing has just been done. In the first place, you should never have been arrested that way. And we are glad that the judiciary has eventually done the right thing. Like we've said in Afenifere, we understand and support the right of Afe Babalola to sue for libel, but what we don't support is the procedure, the arrest. That is what we don't support.
We've been asking for a bail condition for fair hearing, and so I consulted His Excellency Peter Gregory Obi. As the leader of the obedient movement, as a respecter of rule of law, due process and order, he offered to take Dele Farotimi on bail.
As this litigation continues to gather attention and spark important conversation about justice, freedom of expression and the rule of law, friends and supporters of Dele Farotimi argues that the bail that has been granted by the court will enable him to probably spend the Yuletide with members of his family. Adeola Aderibigbe, TVC News, Ado-Ekiti.
Away from the judiciary, the federal government has flagged up the 2024 free end-of-the-year train service nationwide. For the two-week exercise, the Nigeria Railway Corporation hopes to accommodate 340,000 passengers. TVC News correspondent Joke Adisa reports.
It's a season of love and sharing, and the Nigerian government takes the lead in providing succor for vulnerable people. Free train services have become a regular gesture during festivities, and the Christmas and New Year are no exception. Between 20th December and 5th of January, train passengers can now go on free rides to their various destinations.
It is palliative. The federal government is trying to ease the burden of the masses.
Passengers are excited about this Christmas gift, but they also want government to address some of the difficulties experienced in accessing the free train ride.
In respect to the security concern, it's not really good. You understand? So they are supposed to, even though it is free, they are supposed to still maintain the standard of booking.
At least I'm surprised I can testify. Hence, they said, okay, do we have NIN? I said, yes, they collected our NIN, they booked us, so we are traveling for free. I'm happy.
Morning when I came here, they told me that it was free, that something is free, that we just need our NIN to register, and that is all.
Mrs. Christy Roberts is here to pick her daughter who has enjoyed the free train service.
It's a very good one. It will relieve so many people, of the stress, especially this period.
From Rigasa in Kaduna State, this train carrying over 500 passengers arrives Kubwa Station after a bit of technical challenges. Some of the passengers are elated.
It's relieving, and I really enjoyed it.
I feel happy. I'm excited because it's a good thing the government has done.
Yes, I enjoyed the ride.
20,000 passengers are expected to be transported daily for the next 2 weeks across all 6 routes. They include Abuja to Kaduna, Itakpe to Warri, Port Harcourt to Aba, and Lagos to Ibadan.
One of the major things they mentioned was the challenges in terms of boarding the train because of the crowd in Rigasa. We'll put in more efforts to control the crowd.
More than 340,000 Nigerians are expected to benefit from the federal government's free train service. Government says this is its modest contribution to cushioning the effect of the related expenses on the people, as it wishes them a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Joke Edson, TVC News, Abuja.
Train stations across Nigeria are witnessing a surge as passengers came out to benefit from President Bola Tinubu's free train ride initiative that commenced yesterday. Some individuals were stranded after they failed to follow the requirements of booking their tickets online in advance, a step many overlooked. TVC News' Ikenna Amici monitored the first day of the free ride on the Warri-Itakpe train service.
Many passengers are expectant as they throng the Ujewu train station to benefit from the President Bola Tinubu free train initiative that began today across the nation. And in every station the train makes a stop, many passengers are waiting to board. They are happy with the gesture of Mr. President.
The first time I saw it, I rescheduled my booking from on the 19th to 20th because I want to be part of it. And I must say it's a good thing that the president have done. Looking at the whole thing, I believe by now people who cannot say I cannot go home because there's already a palliative given to them, an empowerment for you to travel.
Thank you, Mr. President, for giving us free transportation to our destination, and we really appreciate it.
A lot of people who did not understand how to access the free train ride are stranded.
And we are trying to make people understand that you cannot enter this train without a ticket, so please go home and then get your ticket and come back again tomorrow. So people are very excited. People are struggling to even pay money to be able to do this before now, and today that is now open and free for all. It's a very good way of telling everybody Merry Christmas and a Happy Year in advance.
I'm on board the Warri-Itakpe trains where passengers are enjoying the free train ride initiative of Mr. President, but they are calling for an improved service.
So I want government to improve on the services, like increasing the number of trains. Then secondly, extend the rail lines.
The procedure of boarding the train is also very difficult.
We need more coaches so that people can travel with ease.
This program, which will run until January 5, 2025, aims to ease transportation costs for Nigerians during the Christmas and New Year celebrations, a period many travel to celebrate with their loved ones. Ikenna Amici, TVC News, Agenegbode, Edo State.